Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro Everyday, and today we're taking it easy. We're taking a break from the world record chasing to do something a little bit lower effort. We're doing Jokerless on the black deck. I will say this is not my first attempt. If you're watching this video, it means either we did it or we got far enough that I felt the video was worth sharing. I'll also say I recorded this intro more than 50 times. But this time we have a blue seal, we have Immolate. The first shop gave us a standard pack for the blue seal, second shop gives us this spectral pack, so I'm feeling good about this one. Let's go ahead and light them up. Okay, with the money, now I'm interested in, let's go for a standard pack here. I'm looking for, more seals, blue seals, purple seals, maybe some enhanced cards. Okay. One option, we have Polychrome 5. I think there is some consideration for this blue seal, so let's talk it through. We removed 6s and 5s. Okay. We removed kings and jacks also. Okay. The 3, we have the blue seal on the 3. So maybe I want the 5, which is close to a 3. I want the 5 to replenish my 5s here. I think, despite this being polychrome and being steel, I think the blue seal is actually stronger. And sort of like the theory is, if you have twice as many blue seals, let's say you get twice as many Saturn cards. Twice as many Saturn cards is twice as many chips and twice as much mold. So that's like 4 times as many points to every hand that you play. And probably that's going to be better, especially if we get it, this early in round 2. The 7, I can try to go for the high cards, I guess. We can delete the 6s, we can skip over the 6s, or try to find more 6s. I don't know yet. I don't know. I could pick up the voucher here for the boss reroll. I think it's a little bit expensive. I think maybe there's not too many bosses that I'm actually worried about. Maybe that's hubris. I think I want to save the money for interest and just go next. Alright, we gotta play 5 cards. We have 10 through 7 here. So let's go for 6 or jack. One more time, we get the blue seal. Nice. We do get the 6. We have another blue seal in the deck, so let's discard one more time. I could throw away the 5 and the 2 and then try to draw for the blue seal here. I can throw away 2 cards twice with 2 hands. I get to see 4 cards, so 4 cards out of 32. The chances of us getting that blue seal, not very high. Not high enough. So let's just ship it here 10 through 6 with the straight. I decided I want to go for straights because, the Saturn cards are so rewarding here, mults and chips. Go next. Celestial pack, Arcana pack. Let's go Arcana pack first in case we get a Hermit. We don't get a Hermit. What's the boss here? Boss is -1 hand size. Okay, so I think I like the idea of the Priestess, especially this early on. I'd like to get a Saturn card. If we don't get a Saturn card, we do know there's a Celestial pack in the shop, and so getting 2 planets here means this has a better chance of giving us Saturn now, because we can't get duplicate planet cards. Okay, we do get Saturn here. And, now this 120 times 13, that's already enough to, beat this whole ante here. Cool. So now I know I can win with just one hand. Let's go next. Okay, so some considerations. I think I don't need the 8 and I don't want the 2. I think I want to keep the 8 and the 7. And if I keep the 8 and the 7, then I don't need these kings. I am going for, maybe try to get the jack and the 10. I think the 6 would be pretty hard to get, right? We only have 2 6s. So maybe try something like this. Discard the 3s, the 8, and the queen. Okay, we get the 9. Oh, if we have the 9, we need the 10 and the jack. The queen actually doesn't help. I wish I still had that 5. Try again. So we get the 10 here. Looking for a 6 or a jack. We do get the blue seal. Alright, one more time. 6 or jack. We do get the 6. What do we want to do with the planet cards? I think I sell both and then I get an extra $1 of interest. I need to sell at least one to make room for the Saturn card, and I think it's worth it to sell another one for the interest. Ship it. Okay, buffoon pack or spectral pack? Wait, we can't take buffoon packs. So we are trying to play Jokerless, and one thing that's like kind of challenging about playing Jokerless on the non-challenge decks, if you're playing the challenge deck, the Jokerless challenge, there's no jokers in the shop. So what I keep saying is there's 4 times as many consumable cards, 4 times as many tarot cards show up in the shop. And then also, there's no buffoon packs. You get more Arcana packs and Celestial packs. Not the case if we're playing on the black deck. So a little bit of bummer here with the buffoon pack. Either way, we open the spectral pack. I could add aces. We can't take ectoplasm. I don't think I want the aces, so we'll just skip. And I'm going to save the rest of my money for interest. Let's go next. We could play or pick up 25 bucks here. So let's say we play and we get 2 planet cards. Like best case scenario, we get 2 planet cards, we get 2 Saturn cards. I think the money is equal to the best case scenario. Though, more likely we're only going to get 1 planet card, so give me the money. Alright, here we just go for the 6 or the ace. One more time, 6 or ace. We get the ace, looking for the blue seal now. Nope. So I get to see 4 new cards. 4 cards with 2 seals in the deck. And we know we have the investment coming up. I think, so we already know this is a winning hand, right? 4 cards out of 34. Because we have 2 blue seals left, I think it's worth it to spend $2. Spend 2 hands, $1 each. Bummer. It happens. Ship it? Yeah, so maybe a thing to consider is we have all this money, what are we spending our money on? In the shop, you're going to get a bunch of jokers, right? And so most stuff in the shop is not useful to us, not worthwhile to us. Which means it's okay if we're a little bit more liberal with our money, liberal with our hands, playing our hands to draw the blue seals. Because even if we do get the money, there's not necessarily anything to spend it on. The main thing that we want to use our money on, vouchers. Extra hand size is huge, helping us get our blue seals. I want to buy booster packs, all the booster packs that I see except for the buffoon packs, of course. If I buy these, this is 12, taking me down to 35. We could go one more. Looking for tarot cards. Justice counts. So typically what I do, I go for the small pack first, open the big pack second. Especially if it's a mega here, and the reason for that is the bigger one gives you more options, and so I like to save that for the second pick when I have more information. Okay, we have a death card here, we have an emperor. I like the idea of using the death card to, if I'm light on 6s, I can use the death card to make an extra 6. I can use the Justice card to make a glass 6 and then get 2 glass 6s. What's the boss here? Bummer. Wall is pretty tough. I think Wall is like kind of tough in general and pretty tough especially on the Jokerless challenge, especially this early. Yeah, I like the idea of making 2 glass cards. So do I want to make glass jacks or glass 6s? I think long term what I want to do is build in this area from 7s to 3s. So let's get that extra 6 going. And if we do get the extra 6, what do we want to remove? Maybe aces. And then go Arcana here. Looking for a Fool. Fool, I can copy Death. If I don't get Death, I could... Steel cards also help against the boss. So choice between Steel or Glass. I definitely want Steel. This 7, we have Derek now. Then we get the Hung Man as well. Yeah, I think now... rather than make a glass card, I'm going to remove the Queen and the Jack, and that makes it more consistent. We draw the low cards and draw our blue seals. I'm going to use the Hung Man second in case we get a Fool card, we can copy it rather than copying the Steel. Let's go next. 2 negative tags here. Spicy. Okay, so I have 2, 3, 4. Looking for a 5 and an ace, maybe. We get the 5 and the ace. Okay, so pretty easy now. We just go for the seal. We already know this should win. Okay, and we've got... if I play these 3, I get to see 6 cards. If I play 2 hands times 3, 6 cards for a chance of getting the other blue seal. Sure. One more time. Ship it. Bummer. I mean, it happens. Okay, when you do get the planet cards from the blue seals, you should use them before entering the shop. So there's like a 1.5% chance that you see a Saturn card here. And if you're holding on to a Saturn card, it blocks it from spawning. Oh well, you get Mercury instead. I think between the 2 of these, let's see here, we got $35. We buy both and go down to 25. Celestial we miss, and then we're sad. I could take a Mars card if I want. I don't think I'm going to end up doing that. I think we're going to stick with the straights. Another blue seal, or we can get a steel king. We already removed, more queens and jacks, so I think I'm committed to the low cards. I don't have to go all the way this low to the 2, but the blue seal is pretty compelling. So let's go next. Okay, to complete the straight here, we're looking for an 8. We get the 8. Okay, then give me another blue seal. I'd like to get a 6 that's not glass, if possible. We have a 7, so I can play these. I can try to dig for a different 6. I could try to dig for, I guess another blue seal doesn't work because I already have 2 blue seals. There are 2 6s in the deck. It'll cost me $2. I'm just gonna ship it with the glass one. That's fine. And then go ahead and use these Saturn cards. Okay, I've got $8. I can buy Standard Pack and Arcana. Standard first. There's another 6 and it happens to be Steel. Yeah, that's fine, or that's good enough. Steel will help me against the boss. This takes me down. We could go one more. We get a death card. Still gonna buy the Arcana pack. What do I want to use death on? We get a moon, we get a strength card. I have extra 2s and 3s. I'd like to turn a 4 into a 5, or actually 3s into 4s. I can use the death card here to copy the 7. Then in the next round it makes it easier for me to draw it if I have 2 copies in the deck, or I can wait until I draw it and then copy it after. I could copy a 5. I think I like the idea of copying it here. So that, like I said, we have a higher chance of drawing it. Though maybe if I hold on to the death card, if I want to use strength first, use the death card after. Is that true? In case I get a fool, I can copy death. I think what I'll do, I'll just use it here. And then if I do get a fool, I can use the fool to copy strength, and then that would also be fine. In the next round, I'm going to get the Saturn cards, and I'm going to use them anyway. So if I do get a fool, then the fool is going to copy Saturn. Let's go ahead and use the death here. We don't need the ace. 2s and 3s are now 4s and 3s. Yeah, I really need an extra 5. Go next. I mean, we have enough 5s here. We are looking for a 6. Give me a 6. 6. 9, 8, 7. Still looking for a 6. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 5. And we've got 2 blue. With the glass, this definitely works. Alright, if we could beat the wall, we could beat anything. Score-wise. Score-wise, we're fine. What's next? Celestial Pack, Standard Pack. Between the 2 of these, you know, as far as like Standard Packs go, I'm looking for 5s, but in general, I think I already have 4 blue seals. There's not really that much I'd be willing to add to the deck. Maybe I wish I had that Polychrome 5 that we passed on in the beginning, but we wouldn't have these 2 steel 7s if we took those instead. I'm gonna take the Celestial Pack. Ah, bummer. That's okay. Only a third of the time it has the Saturn card, so not a big deal. I think here I don't want to spend my interest. I'm just gonna go next. Wait a second. Ah, this boss is kind of stinky. Luckily, we have the hand and it wins, and we have the 2 blue seals here, so we just ship it. Yeah, we'll just do that. So all we need is 1 hand to beat the boss, but of course we're playing on the black deck, so we only have 3 hands. We'll see. A strength card would be helpful, because you can hold on to a strength card and then use it in case of emergencies. Alright, between the 2 of these, once again here we'll go Celestial. No Saturn again? Bummer. Alright, we can go standard pack, and takes me down to 24 bucks. Nah, we don't need the standard packs. Let's just keep going next. Okay, so looking for a 9 or a 4. We get the 4. Do I want to play the glass 6? Not if I can avoid it. Cool. Because this, we already know wins. So let's look for more blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Okay. Basically we won, I think. There are a few bosses that I would actually be concerned about. Feeling pretty good about this run. The purple boss, the final boss, the violet vessel, we don't necessarily have an answer to yet. Of course there's the green one, the verdant leaf. All your cards are debuffed. But that one's fine. You know, if we level this up to like 1,000 times 100, you know, we could get there. You need like level 30 straights. You actually don't need level 30 straights because you can just play, you know, it doesn't have to be 100,000. It can just be 50,000 twice. We could probably get away with. I have $39 so I can buy both of these standard packs. Could have bought the Hone voucher first, now that I think about it. Blue 5, it's also a 5. That's kind of huge. Standard pack again here. We go down to, I think Hone is a little bit too expensive. Do I want a purple 3? I generally like purple cards as much as blue cards, though purple is a 3. I think we skip. I don't want to hurt my chances of drawing a straight. I think we skip. Go next. Oh, we did it. We drew a straight. Let's go for purple. Sorry, blue seals. There's Derek. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Okay. Mega Arcana, Jumbo Arcana. So between the 2 of these, let's go Jumbo first. So more glass, more steel planet cards. Since we do have the blue seals, you know, I don't need Celestial packs as much. I don't need Priestess as much. 5 here will go Derek. Then could make another steel card, could use the Emperor. I'm gonna go Emperor first. Give me a death card. No death, but we can go Justice for glass. I think we still go steel with the 2. I can hold on to these upstairs until I need them. Maybe what I can do is I could try to turn a glass card, maybe a glass 9 or 8 where I don't care about it breaking, maybe something like that. The world we probably have to sell, right, to make room for my planet cards. Boss says face down after play. That's okay, we only plan on playing one hand. We get a jack. We get a 2, steel. So let's go glass jack. Is that what I want to do? And then smash. Nah, no smash. 100,000 points though, already. With the steel cards. Having the extra hand size is kind of huge. Empress, we no longer need. Celestial packs we don't really need because we already have level 18 straights. Let's go Arcana. 20 bucks, or we can hang them. So, you know, here's the thing again, where you take the money. Money allows you what? What do you do with the money? You re-roll the shop. You re-roll into jokers. Sadness. I'm gonna stick with my hung man. Aces and kings, get out of here. You know, we'll just keep trimming the top end and save our money for interest. Go next. Alright, so now what? 5, 4, 3, 2. We could play the 6. Has a chance of breaking. So let's try to find another 6. If we can. Technically, that's another 6. I guess another 5 would be desirable as well. Give me my blue seals. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We could do it. We could try to get another 6, but not very good odds of that happening. Let's just ship it. If it breaks, I'm sad though. Oh, that's okay. We'll live. Okay. Couple of Saturn cards. We have money. I want the reroll voucher. If I take it, I go down to 27. Maybe I don't need the reroll voucher if I'm not rerolling for that much stuff anyway. Okay. Do I want a naked 6? Currently a little bit lean on the 6s. But I only have 47 cards in the deck. I think we take the 6. Just to be safe. I feel better now. Do you feel better now? Go next. Looking for a 6 and or a 10. I think I'm going to throw away this 2 to give me a better chance of hitting the 6. We hit the 10. Still looking for a 6 or a jack. We hit the jack. And it's the glass one. We can try to break it. This 6 we don't need. We get the blue. Ship it. I mean, it's just like that. So we definitely have enough power. And I think our deck is small enough, clean enough. We can draw our hands consistently. This boss is gonna take away my money. That's rude. Let's try a priestess. Nope. What about these standard packs? Do I want a 5? No. No more vanilla cards. This is very much not vanilla. Okay, so if we take the 9. 9 is far away from the 2, but close to my 7s. I think we don't need this. I could pick up a glass 8 here. I don't think we need that either. I'm just gonna skip. Like I said, once I already have, you know, all of these steel cards, all these blue cards, the bar is really high as far as like what I would willingly add to my deck. We could re-roll. We could go one more. Alright, go next. I need to spend all of my money before the boss. There's no universe in which we don't play a straight. 8 or a king. Keep the jack so we can try to break it. Okay. Looking for an 8 or a king. 29 cards on the deck. Trying to decide whether or not we throw the blue seal. I think we can hold on to it. There we go. I'd still like to try to find another one. One more time. Ah, bummer. Let's make room and then ship it. Smash. Ah, no smash. Okay. Standard packs. Purple seal, gold seal 6. I think I'm good on 6s now. Nope. Yeah, once again here, I'm not really expecting anything from the standard packs, but it's better expected value. You know, you could get a holographic card, you could get a polychrome card. It's better value than re-rolling. So, might as well at least look. Okay, 10, 9, 8, 7, looking for a 6 or a jack. 2 jacks, 4 6s, 2 discards left. We got the jack. So just to make sure this works, I have two blues in hand. Go ahead and ship it. Celestial pack. Saturn. Can't really afford anything else. We could go one more, go down to 27. This boss is going to take away all my money, so I guess we spend it all anyway. Tower? Nope. Earth? No. Ah, bummer. Go next. Not gonna have any money, but maybe won't need any money. Looking for a 4 here. Yeah. Nice. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Oh no, my money. With the steel cards, we can hit 300,000. Almost. Hung Man, Spectral Pack. I think we do both. Immolate? No, but we get Cryptid. Okay, with Cryptid, we can make more 6s, make glass 6s. Alright, do I want to hang the 2s and 3s or the 10 and jack? I don't have to use the hung man here, but I'm going to. I think 2s and 3s. Hang them. More 6s. They're all glass. Go next. Another negative tag? That's spicy. Boss says play only one hand, so similar flavor to the water, right? The water boss says you have no discard, so you have 3 hands to find a winning hand. Here you play only one hand, so you have your 3 discards to find your 1 winning hand. I think we can do it. I think we'll be fine. We just removed a 3 from the deck. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Looking for blue. Seal. We have enough blue seals that we can dig. Alright, so this wins. Let's dig one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ship it. Go next. We're broke, so go next. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. That's already a winning hand. There's an extra 3, so 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Give me more blue. I would accept another 6. Nope, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Ship it. Man, these glass cards have been very durable. And we got extras just in case. Okay, we could take a Celestial Pack here, but if it does give us a Saturn card, we already have level 33 straights. Already 100,000 points. So let's just save our money for interest. Go next. Alright, we got one shot. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. So I'm looking for a 4. I have 5 of those. Dang it. Sorry about that noise. The cat knocked something off my desk. Let's go 6, 3, 3, 2. I'm gonna throw away this 2. Looking for a 4. 6, 7. Okay, I'm looking for an 8. Looking for a 4. Yeah, 8 or a 4. 2 outs here. By the way, I want to stress this. I've mentioned it a lot of times in the past, but you know, let's say you open a Spectral Pack and the Spectral Pack has the Trans card and you have an opportunity to put a blue seal on something, or you have an opportunity to make something into steel, you have an opportunity to make something into gold. The question is like, what card do you put it on? And the advice that I give is put the blue seal on a card that you want to keep in your hand. Put it on a card that you have a reason to hold on to, a card that you don't typically discard. And so by having this on the 7, by having this on the 3, I have a reason to hold on to these cards. Otherwise, you know, if this is an ace, which is, you know, completely disconnected from my straight here, or if this is like a king here, then it's effectively the same as having -1 hand size, and makes it harder for you to find the hand that you're looking for, often causes you to lose that way. So whatever hand you're building, you know, if you're building flushes, if you're building hearts, put your steel cards on hearts rather than your other different suits. All right, Jack 10, 9, 8, 7 here. Let's go for another blue seal. Ah, bummer. Wait, no, we get the 7. Ship it. Okay. Level 35 straights. The boss is... Ah, bummer. I wanted the green one. Well, or the purple one. This one's boring. Oh well. Standard packs don't really help us that much. I do want an Arcana pack though. It's going to cost me interest, but it's the final ante anyway. Arcana packs are valuable enough that you kind of just, at this point, take them, just to take them. We have extra 6s, glass 6s. I'd like to get an extra 5, so we can use the death card here. I can turn a 10 into a 5. Easy. And then go next. So just looking to draw an 8 here. And we can discard a little bit aggressively. Looking for an 8. We get the 8. And one more time for blue. I know I threw away a bunch of blue cards. There's one more blue 3 in the deck. Jack, 10, 9, 8, 7. If I draw another different 7, that also works. Or if we draw a queen, that also works. Ship it. Nice. Alright, smash one time. Bummer. Boots, standard packs. We have one more shop coming up, so if I buy both of these, that takes me down to $8, and then the next round gives me, you know, maybe plus $5. Go to 13. If I have 13, I can afford both booster packs. So, do we want a 9? Nope. Lucky 9. Polychrome 9 instead of a glass 9. Maybe, you know, I'm always thinking about, you know, what's my final hand going to be if I just want to flex, if I want to go maybe not 6 through 10 with a polychrome 9. That's an option. Go next. Nice. Alright, so Queen Jack, 10, 9, 8. Looking for more blue. And ship it. Easy as that. Judgment, Mega Arcana. Let's go Mega Arcana first in case we get a Fool. We get a Fool for Saturn. We get other stuff that we don't care about. Skip. I don't need any suit changers. Alright, Celestial for Saturn. Nope. Skip. And go next, I guess. So 1200 times 120. Level 40 straights. Nice. We've only played 23 straights because it's only been 23 rounds. Just one straight per round. I guess I want to get the Polychrome 9. So we have a winning hand. We go for the 9. We could hold on to the Steel 2. Well, now I got all these Steel cards. 6, 5. There's a 4. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Give me another 5. Give me the 9. Give me another Steel card. Ah, bummer. I mean, we can still dig. There's the 3. Don't need the 3. We did get a 9. Not the right 9. Oh well. Ship it, I guess? Oh, we did it. That's it. I'm free. Yeah, you know, easy million points there. Jokerless with the black deck. What did we learn here? So obviously, I think, you know, what are the things that are going to make this easier? Blue seals are busted, powerful. Okay, if you want to leverage the blue seal, something to consider is you want to choose a hand that you can play consistently. You know, play a hand that you can play very easily. So maybe you play flushes very easily. I think straights are a good option as well. Two pair you can play pretty consistently. Three of a kind you can play more consistently than full houses. Secondarily, you want to pick a hand that's going to be very rewarding. So like, what's the point of getting the planet cards if they don't actually give you any points? Saturn card, of course, gives you the most because of how much challenge there is, how much difficulty there is in drawing your straights. I think if you are playing Jokerless but not on the Jokerless challenge, then it's harder to get the tarot cards. If it's harder to get the tarot cards, then like even flushes, it might be difficult to get flushes. It might be difficult to get the suit changers, maybe. So really like going for straights. I think four of a kind in the Jokerless challenge mode is very viable because you have the extra tarot cards to support it. I think if you're not playing in the challenge mode, you don't have the 4 times tarot cards. Yeah, I think maybe four of a kind is not it. Three of a kind though. I've really been enjoying three of a kind for Jokerless. I think three of a kind is very consistent. For this one also, we got not just the blue seal, but we got Immolate. Immolate's very powerful. 2 benefits: removing cards from your deck and then also giving you a lot of money. Obviously a very good start here. I think another component that you're looking for, at least in the early game, is you want some way of surviving the first 2 rounds. So like, you know, let's say the first shop gives you a blue seal. I've done a number of these where I got the blue seal early enough, but then that wasn't enough to just win right away. It wasn't enough to start snowballing. What you need also is something from the first 2 shops that's also going to help you score and survive, to the point where, oh, now the hand I play actually wins, and now I can start snowballing, you know, getting planet cards off the blue seal. You don't get planet cards from the blue seal if you don't actually score enough points. So if you're not playing on the challenge mode, what you're looking for is a planet card in the shop. You're looking for a celestial pack in the shop. Of course, it's harder to get the celestial pack in the first shop because there's a guaranteed buffoon pack, which you can't take if you're playing Jokerless. Anyway, I think I've rambled enough. This was, once again here, Jokerless black deck. Hey, give it a try if you like. Or, you know, play the regular Jokerless one. The regular Jokerless one, I've got about 50% win rate on the Jokerless challenge. Black deck is... the -1 hand is not the big deal. That's not the challenge. The challenge is the shop very unhelpful compared to the Jokerless challenge, which takes away the useless jokers from the shop. Anyway, take care everyone.